Gang, I'd love to welcome all of you back to a brand new episode of Elden Ring. A link to the previous episode is at the top right hand of your screen, where we did something. I don't even remember what we did in the previous episode. I don't know, we probably went and conquered some, catacombs. Yeah, we are just take my word for it. We conquered No, I've remembered. In the previous episode, we fought Great Rome Theodorix. We got a legendary weapon. We fought an archery avatar as well. And we did the Cave of the Fallen. Yeah, so in today's episode, I promise that's what we did. I've just remembered. Anyway, in today's episode, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be fighting the final Knight Riders in the game, and we're also going to be fighting the final Deathrite bird in the game, and that's about it. Yeah, I know, right? Such a simple short episode. Now, what I'm doing is removing these electric charges from the field so that they do not interfere when I'm fighting the Knight Rider. There we go, so we don't have to worry about those electrical orbs, and now we're going to go and disturb this dude. So as you can see, this one's called the Knight Calvary Flail. There is another one on the other side. As you can see in the distance, there's a second Knight Rider. Now, it should go without saying that fighting both Knight Riders at the same time is a mistake you'd never want to do. So what we shall be doing in essence is fighting the Knight Rider while separated, and then it makes it easier because that's what we've been doing the entirety of the game since we began fighting these Knight Riders for the very first time. Of course, whenever I'm on horseback and I'm fighting another enemy on horseback, I love using my golden halberd. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot retire the golden halberd, despite me saying that to you guys a couple of episodes ago that I was going to put the golden halberd in return. That's not happening. It's also come to my realization that there are some parts in this game like where using the golden halberd is going to be much more beneficial to me than using the Rivers of Blood katana. Like for instance in this case, right? Like fighting the golden halberd would be fighting the Knight's Calvary using the Rivers of Blood katana would be, well, I'm not saying it would be impossible, because definitely would be possible. It's just that it would be kind of tedious going by the length of the Rivers of Blood katana, and also going by the one hit damage of the Rivers of Blood katana, because the golden halberd has some juicy one hit attack damage. So that and its reach makes it perfect for this situation. Okay, the flail got us. Of course, Torrent is really good at absorbing damage for us as well, which he's such a sweet boy for doing that. Anyway, we are almost grounding this dude. There we go. Come on. Oh god. I could not dismount as quickly as I wanted to anyway, which sucks. Whoa, that took out all my stamina. Oh, what a hit. Okay, he's resummoned his steed, and I'm gonna resummon Torrent. And then we can keep doing this over and over again. Now the goal is to do this as quickly as possible to prevent, first of all you need to stay in earshot of the caravan so that you don't lose sight of it. Now when this happens, you can get some free hits on the Knight Rider, which I love. Good lord. But yeah, when this happens you can get some free hits and then make deal with what's happening. Okay, we just need one hit and this guy is down. That's all we need. Dude, you're supposed to be dead. Like, Oh my god. Now that entire hit went into Torrent, which, as I said, Torrent is really good at taking hits for us sometimes, which is an underrated attribute of Torrent, but I don't like seeing Torrent get hurt all the time. Alright, he's down. Now we need to go take out the second Knight Rider. Now, what we need to do first is, at this point in time, we're going to have to take out these 2 pages, because these 2 pages start shooting bolts at you. Yeah, your fight with the Knight Rider is going downhill very quickly. As you can see, those explosive bolts are not to be messed around with. So you can imagine yourself hard at battle with the Knight Rider, and then boom, an explosive bolt comes hitting you from absolutely nowhere. Okay, we are not doing these pages, we are not doing this. What the hell? Okay, how am I still alive? 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 That's literally like 1 HP left. Whoa! Really? Wow. Anyway, we've taken out the most dangerous aspects of the other second. Well, I'm not so sure if between the bolts, the shooting bolts, and the pages, who are the most dangerous aspect. Wow, that killed Torrent. It's insane. Yes. I hate this feature that asks you to use a flask. Dude, just automatically, you know, automatically take my flask and let me resummon Torrent. It's okay. But yeah, this is the second Knight Rider that we need to deal with, so yeah, I can confidently confirm that these are the last Knight Riders that we'll ever come across in the game, so I am definitely okay with that. These wolves are chasing a scarab like, you know, dogs are known to chase a ball, so okay, we exchanged hits over there, so that's okay, I guess. Can't believe this wolf is running after me. Do you not see this heavyweight battle going on? You're literally gonna get crushed in between. Dude, what's wrong with that wolf? Doesn't he know that the strengths of battle going on right now are beyond his imagination? Alright, now that he's de-aggroed, we get a very nice... well, it was not as juicy as I thought it was going to be. Now that was a juicy hit. Problem is, he's also given Torrent a very juicy hit, as you can see by the health bar that Torrent had left. So the goal right now is to try make sure that Torrent doesn't get hit, because him getting hit all the time is not ideal for what you're trying to do. Oh, now that's what we call a juicy hit. But yeah, we need to make sure Torrent doesn't get hit, because it's not ideal. We literally do not have any more health flasks left, and that will prove to be a very big problem for us. Oh man, that would have been a very good juicy hit. Whoa! Alright, juicy hit and then critical while they are on the ground. And that's that. So the 2 Knight Riders are done. We get the entire Knight Calvary's armor set together with an ancient dragon smithing stone. So happy days. We're gonna go back to the inner Snowfield Grace, and what we're going to do at this point is we're going to travel a bit north towards another church where we're going to get Latena to complete her quest line, that is. So let's upgrade our dexterity, take it up to 32, which gives us at level 149, which is just fantastic. Alright, we can switch back to our Rivers of Blood katana. So we can proceed on to go kill the death bird. It's okay at this point. So let's see. We are just simply going to go north, and then there is a church right up north that has some albinoric woman that we're supposed to take Latenna to, and then once we're done with that, we can go to fight the final Deathrite bird in the game. So yeah, we don't really have much to do in this episode. As I said, the main agenda in this episode is literally killing the 2 Night Riders, which we've already done, and then taking out the Deathrite bird, which is what we're gonna be doing, and of course taking Latenna to the place where she's supposed to get to as well. That's going to be part and parcel of what we are doing, essentially. Let's see. We are almost done with the consecrated snowfields. I think in the next episode we shall do Odina Liturgical Town. I could do it right now, but I'm literally not in the mood for it. Okay, I don't think there's anything that I can find over here. Let's just go to the church. But yeah, as I said, we could do Odina Liturgical Town. It's not that long. It's just literally lighting up towers, which will lead us to the Halik Tree, which is the entire point of going to Odina Liturgical Town. But other than that, I don't see the need to do anything else. There is the mines, which we shall be going to as well. I don't know, I think we should do both of those in the next episode, like go into the mines and Odina Liturgical Town together, so that we can just wipe out the consecrated snowfields in one neat episode, in my opinion, that is. Anyway, I'm just gonna ride up here, pick up some upgrade materials, make sure that the bolts don't destroy you in the process. There we go. Somber Smithing Stone 9, and then you're just gonna run down this way and just avoid trouble, essentially speaking. Of course, the consecrated snowfields are literally like this all the time. You can barely see where you're going, but I can promise you that we are gonna be leaving this place very soon and never coming back again. Tell you that much. Anyway, let's see. So if we look, we're gonna go back to Odina Liturgical Town, and then we're gonna start over from this side of Grace, and we're gonna go to the church, give Latenna to complete Latenna's quest line, and then after we complete Latenna's quest line, we shall go and fight the Deathrite bird and complete the episode. So those are our 3 markings. We are going to be doing them right now. The first marking is right up here. It's going to be another fight with a grave duelist. These duelists are pretty much everywhere in the consecrated snowfields anyway. As you can see there, he is just standing right there casually. So we are going to do our buffing up rituals that we are known to do. So Golden Vow, and then Flame Jumping Strength. Alright, duelist. I killed the eagle. Oh, that bleed procced. Yikes, dude almost took me out despite my buffing rituals. Okay. Okay, we are gonna trade. Yeah, we traded and you lost. Okay, we're gonna just take these bolas and remove the scarlet rot, and then you're gonna pick up his greaves and his great axe. So yeah, we are done. That's literally all we came to do over here. Next up, we're gonna be heading towards the church, and then once we're done with the church, we're gonna go fight the Deathrite bird and complete the episode. So I'm gonna remove that mark, and then right around there ish down, we're gonna cross that frozen river, and then you're gonna go get to the church. Now this church also has one of the strongest, and I mean strongest, mausoleums. I have seen videos of that mausoleum actually killing bosses in the game. Yeah, I know. And because its scaling is bad, and it also shoots these energy lasers, as you can see, I'm just putting in my bubble of protection because this thing can kill in absurd ways just for approaching. Alright, then we move again. Pick this up along the way. You're just picking up anything you can see along the way. Now, before we deal with that mausoleum, we're gonna go to this church and pick up this site of grace. So this is the apostate Direl, whatever, apostate something. I'm just gonna call it the apostate church. Ha! That thing fell on me and destroyed half my health. It's insane. Alright, now that we have this site of grace at the church, in case we die we can just respawn over here, which is going to be good. Now let's bring this thing down so that it can stop shooting this nonsense at us. Now, as I said, these mausoleums do not have damage scaling on their legs. So on the video I watched, they would literally just step on the bosses and kill them, which was amazing to see. And of course, you know, also these energy lasers that they shoot also go around killing bosses as well. So, oh no. Yeah, there we go. Now the other thing that I did notice, good lord, the other thing that I did notice in that video was that the bosses also go for these magical skulls on the mausoleum's feet as the main point of attack, which was pretty cool to see that it was an added feature as well. Why? Like, anyway. Doing this is going to be good for all of us. How did we miss that? There we go. And there we go. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Jump and attack. Ow. Oh, I guess it's sitting down. Okay. Also, a mausoleum can be sitting down and it sits directly on top of you and kills you. It has been known to happen, so something to be quite cautious about as well. Anyway, I posted the relict or whatever that is. Anyway, we're gonna pick up the silver mirror shield and then you're gonna summon Latena.
O young yet towering sister of ours, let the birthing droplet in and create life for us, for all the Algonorics. Thank you.
Okay.
I finally fulfilled my purpose. Our young
And we get another somber
sister
ancient dragon
will
smithing
give
stone.
us hope. Now that nothing is left unfinished, I will join you in battle to the bitter end. And when the fighting is done, then you may lay me to rest. Beside Lobo, my dear wolf.
Okay. Now I'm going to be looking for this cave. It's pretty much where I found Latena and where we left Lobo. I want to see if we can summon her back to Lobo, where this is literally where I found her. So as you can see, this is where we found her. This is Lobo, but I don't think we can summon her in front of Lobo as yet, so I'm not so sure what else we can do. Apostate derelict. I knew I'd get it eventually. Anyway, we're gonna go around here picking up some items that we need to use, and then once we're done, we're gonna change it to nighttime. So the one thing that you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be crafting some holy pots as well, because holy pots are good against evil spirits, and the Deathrite bird is what we call an evil spirit. Surprisingly, we can only make 2, which sucks, but anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, let's just keep running around. When you see the jellyfish, you're in the right position, so you're gonna start acquiring materials. We have a lot of Trina's lilies around here, so something to keep in mind. Anyway, right up here we're gonna be picking up another smithing stone, so another Somber Smithing 9, which is cool to see. And then right here where these wonderful small octopi are, we're gonna pick up the golden rune 13. Then we're gonna go back to the apostate derelict. And now that we've made it nighttime, we can now go face the Deathrite bird, which is basically one of the other things that we were supposed to do in this episode. So and here it is now. One thing that we're not going to do is face this Deathrite bird directly. This Deathrite bird is brutal. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna absolutely cheese it. I'm not kidding, you're going to cheese this Deathrite bird. It has no idea. So one of the things that we like to do is to make sure, oh no, it can actually climb. Oh god, it can actually climb. Oh god, it can actually climb. Okay, so what you're gonna do is sit and wait, and you're just gonna wait and see if it goes back down so that you can go and deal with it. Right, so now that we're in this position, we're gonna equip our holy pots and we're gonna start trying to take them all out. Now let's start throwing the holy pots at it. I can tell you for a fact that there was no way I was going to get involved with whatever trouble this thing is trying to spew down here. And then another holy pot. Alright, so we're gonna make some more of these sacred order pots so that we can continue throwing them at this thing. Hi. I like how much it's freaking out that I keep throwing holy pots at it. It makes me a day, to be honest. And then we throw some more. Now the thing is, we need to be careful that we take the time to do this as quickly as possible before daybreak reaches, because if daybreak reaches while we are still doing this, it's going to be not ideal, because this thing is just going to disappear off into the sunrise and come back again at night. So, and we need to do this right now while it's still nighttime. Of course, I'm not going to show you guys me cheesing this thing for a whole 20 minutes. I'm going to cut off some aspects of the video so that you already know the gist of what I'm doing. I'm literally standing on top of this hill and cheesing it with pots at a very safe place where it cannot do anything to me, which just makes me so happy, of course. Okay, it's decided to start climbing the hill once more, so once it does that, it's best to make sure you keep your distance. Always keep your distance against this monstrosity. I have already cheesed half its health. Okay, it's fallen back down. I'm happy about that, so we go back and continue cheesing this monstrosity. Monstrosity, where are you? Okay, there you are. This is me just trying other things to see if they will work. I can tell you that magic breath did nothing. We're gonna try the rose breath now, but anyway, this is simply me cutting off the video as I said that I would. This is the red main pot. I found out that it does a lot of damage, so that's what I've been cheesing the last few sectors of this Deathrite body, and there we go. Deathrite bird successfully cheesed, and I was safe the entire time on top of this hill. We get the explosive ghost flame, which is the special spell that this one specifically uses. And yeah, I am done with Deathrite birds. We are done with Night Riders. We are basically golden. Now, that's basically it for what I wanted to do in this episode. We could try and squeeze in Odina, Dajiko Town, but I don't see the need to. Plus, just doing the tunnels alone doesn't seem like a very good part of an episode. We are now currently at level 150, which is just fantastic. And yeah, I'm so happy that we are there. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is we shall let's use some of these stones so that we can upgrade some more, because we are literally almost there to the next levels. So we're just gonna pop up some rune items and then add another level, and then yeah, end this episode at this point, because there's literally nothing else for me to do other than that. And now we are at level 151, which is just fantastic. So that should be good enough. There is nothing much else that I want us to do in this episode, to be honest. And yeah, there's literally nothing else that I want us to do in this episode, to be honest. So what we shall be doing at this point is setting up the next episode. So to make things easier, what I shall do is I shall run around this part as we go down towards the tunnels and yellow as well. So I'm just placing some few marks with some items that we're just going to be picking up along the way as we go. So the reason I'm doing this right now is so that we don't have to do it at the start of I'm doing this right now so that we don't have to do it at the start of the next episode, if that makes sense. So that, if you don't have to do it at the start of the next episode, it means you can just literally focus directly on what's important. So we're gonna be going through these markings. We're just gonna make sure we pick up anything and everything you can see, and the final marking, we're gonna get invaded by some dude. we're gonna beat him, and then he's gonna open. It's beating him is gonna open a portal to us for us. That's gonna take us to this bloody place, the Morgwin Palace. So once that happens, which it will happen, we shall travel to Morgwin Palace, pick up a site of grace, and then we shall end the episode there. We will be doing the Morgwin Palace in the episode after the next one. I'm gonna do everything in the Morgwin Palace in one episode. I think it's possible to do everything in the Morgwin Palace in one episode, which includes picking up the more important things, and then what's it called, picking up the more important things and killing Morg, the demigod and boss of the Morgwin Palace. So yeah, that's what we shall be doing. That is gonna come on its own episode. Anyway, we're gonna smack this bear, wake it up, and then we're gonna lead it towards that statue. Dude, I'm literally down here. Yo, hello. Yeah, you. I'm down here. Alright, so we're gonna casually lead this bear to the statue. Whoa, okay. The hell is wrong with this bear? I feel like I need to smack it once more. Okay, there we go. Did you break the statue for me? Thank you, bear. It's very appreciated. Now, if you can just leave that region so that you can go pick up the smithing stones, that would be nice. So that's where the smithing stones are. I'm just gonna leave that marking there, and then we're just gonna reset so that the bear can be, asleep again. Alright, so let's go pick up the smithing stones, and then let's go get invaded so that we can have the teleporter to the Morgwin Palace functional and operational as required. So just heading down here, we're gonna pick up those smithing stones, and then we're gonna go to the next marking that we made, pick up some items, and then get invaded, finish it off, and end this episode. Oh, we shall also go back to Gideon and tell him that we found the Lord of Blood, because he's a demigod that Gideon has been looking for. So we are gonna inform him of that. There we go, we get this 3 smithing stone 7s and 1 smithing stone 8. Right, now that we're done with that, we shall proceed on to the next marking that we made. This time round we're not gonna wake up the bear, of course. It's not something you want to do. Plus, also making the bear fall asleep is important, because once you're invaded, you don't want to be fighting the invader alongside the bear. That's just going to be too problematic for us to deal with. Of course there's another bear right over there, so it's best to avoid that bear as well. Of course we're gonna run on top of this branch, pick up this golden, no, it's actually a hero's rune. Let's go. Yeah, so we get the hero's rune, and then we're gonna descend down here. Lovely stuff. And then we've already been invaded. Okay, we've been automatically dismounted from our horse, so the invasion is happening right now. That sound is the invader just coming in, so I'm gonna take out this Albanoric so that it doesn't interfere in my match. There we go. And then now this teleport, as you can see, it's not active. Now what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be standing right here waiting for the invader to come to me. I am not going to him. There you can see him running towards me. Now it's a battle of who can make the other bleed quicker. Yeah, you stood no chance. Anyway, We get the Sanguine Noble armor set, and as you can see now, this teleporter is finally functional. And we are gonna use it, and it's gonna teleport us all the way to the Morgwin Palace, which, as I've said, is going to come on an episode on its own, where we're gonna do it from start to finish in one singular episode and just knock it out. Alright, so here we are. If you're confused by the darkness, don't worry. It's part of the charm of the Morgwin Palace. Oh man. Anyway, let's run down here. There's literally one direction to follow, so there's nothing to worry about. And here we are. We're at the Morgwin Palace. So, what we shall do is we shall pick up a site of grace so that we can just automatically teleport here instead of having to go back to what's it called? So that we don't have to keep going back to the teleporter to transport us to the Morgwin Palace. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna pick this Dukist Arbor up along the way as we descend. So we're gonna drop down here, and then as you can see right over there, there is the site of grace. So just drop down, and we're gonna pick this site of grace up so that it can make our travel back to this place much easier. Right, so we've also taken a rest just to make sure that we have this. So as you can see, the Morgwin Palace is currently underneath Kaled, so yeah. But other than that, we're gonna go back to we're gonna remove those markings, and then we're gonna go back to the inner snowfield site of grace, and this is where we shall be beginning the next episode. So in the next episode we shall do Odina Liturgical Town, and we're also going to do the tunnels and complete them, and that will bring an end to the consecrated snowfields, and which also means an end to the world area of the game. So yeah, happy days. Anyway, until then, I'm gonna leave you guys here, so stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody you love them today, and I shall see all of you in the next episode. Bye guys.
Hey!
Me.